Hey guys, welcome to Toby's shitty podcast.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Up the IRA.
Big up the IRA. God, I love car bombs.
I love carbonara.
Leave that in.
My carbonara.
Your
Let's
carbonara.
leave that in. Let's choose to leave that in.
Let's
Choose to leave. Good idea, Charlie.
See ya.
Charlie's Brexiting the room.
Charlie's lost his sock.
I've lost my sock, boys. That's fine. My
Oh, dear.
microphone's is dynamic.
My
Mama.
microphone.
Mama.
Here.
I'm bad to the bone.
All right, here. You ready to hear some ASMR?
Kill him with it.
I bet that sounds great.
I didn't even touch you.
Are we doing the podcast or not?
We are doing the podcast. I'm bringing up the notes. We're recording.
The bloody notes. We are
Bloody
recording as
notes.
well.
You're we are
Alright.
just fully bleeding like it's going out of style, mate.
Mine's not bleeding that much but yours is.
Why?
Yeah.
Bad mic.
Yeah, bad mic. Because that's a brilliant mic.
This is laxative.
This is
Mike.
That is
absolutely
that is
brilliant mic.
so get up. Just like it doesn't even properly fit over the mic. It's just
Ghetto.
it's.
Gets up.
That's so get up, mate.
Did I say get up?
You
Yeah,
said
you
get
did.
up. You know what?
Play
You
back
need
the
to get up.
recording.
That's-
Wheel up.
Wheel up. Wheel up, selector.
Oh, you know what? I need to plug my computer in before it dies.
That's a good idea.
All right, Toby, are you gonna introduce?
All right.
Have we got enough bits at the start for you to do a quirky little intro?
That was the
Really
quick
good.
little intro.
Oh, okay.
This
I
whole
love car bombs.
this whole
I love carbonara.
this whole 2-minute and 15-second clip was the cold open.
Car bomb carbonaras.
All right, someone with the
Yeah.
filmmaking term.
Yeah.
Welcome to my podcast.
His podcast.
His
My
Please.
podcast with my friends Duumu,
Friends is a loose term.
Kori, and GEMI.
Thank you for having
Duumu
us.
first.
Duumu first.
Do me
'cause he has
first, because he
in
defeated
order
First
of
the worst,
clout.
In
second
order
the
of followers.
Don't do all the hairy chest.
First the worst, second the best, mate.
That's why I was first.
Oh.
Very well.
Yeah.
Well,
How's it going?
Good.
It's gone.
It's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a special man behind the scenes. His name is Foxwood.
I forgot we were
Hell
being
yeah.
filmed.
Yeah.
Look presentable.
There you go.
My sock. My sock.
There
Shall I
is
come-
your sock.
Shall I lean into shot?
For the
Quick.
record,
Come lean into shot.
There he is.
You could just
Foxwood.
lean in.
there he is.
There he
Nice
is.
real
There
in
we go.
focus there.
Excellent man.
Brilliant.
Bloody brilliant.
So,
What do you want to talk about, Toby?
what do we want to talk
Well,
about?
I want to talk a bit about music.
Okay.
First.
That's a wild concept.
I've never heard of that.
Imagine being a music producer.
Imagine being a music producer.
So, Charlie, can we talk about talk?
We can talk about talk.
Tell us about talk.
Duumu.me/store.
show over here.
Unbelievable.
The Duumu show. No. What about talk? What do you want to talk about talk?
Tell us a bit about the project. Give us the brief.
The brief.
the brief.
The brief.
The brief.
The
You-
brief.
Live on the internet.
We're on his podcast. You can't.
Talk was an EP that I released. Well, it is actually. It still exists.
Is an EP.
And I released it at the end of September.
It was once an EP.
No longer.
But now it is so much more.
Yeah, I released it at the end of September. It's on Monster Cat, and I have merch for it now. I don't know what else you want me to say for it. Duumu.com/store. I've said it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I've said it again. I'll say it before.
I'm going to take over the Graham Norton responsibilities here. How did you start the track? What was the process?
This is Toby's
I
show.
mean,
I
I
know.
welcome the questions. That wasn't it.
What?
That
What?
wasn't just tell me about the EP.
Hey, it's free, all
Go
true
on,
creative
Yeah.
masterminds.
Finish your question. I'm not.
This
I'm
is going to be an absolute
not
shit
even
show of a
speaking into my
podcast.
mic. Right,
There we go.
go on, Andy. Finish your question.
How did you? What did you do to make the tune?
Tune.
Aye,
The
what's
one
the
song.
The one song. Okay.
Oh, I'm clipping.
What's your
man.
You are-
production process, bro?
What is your production
My
process?
production process is open Ableton and cry.
Why do you hate Serum so
Why
much?
do you-
That's the question.
That is the
I
big
hate
question.
everybody's minds.
All right, everybody. I hate Serum, and that's all I've got to say for
That's
myself.
on tape.
Brilliant.
That is on tape.
That is now on tape.
I mean, it's been said on live streams before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Serum because I think it's overrated. I think it's an all right synthesizer.
An alt-right synthesizer.
All right synthesizer.
Alt-right.
I think it's an all right synthesizer.
It's
And
a
frankly,
far
I
right
don't.
synthesizer.
Steve Duder is a
It's
Nazi.
too.
You can't make those kind of claims.
Okay, Steve Duda's not a Nazi.
Just legally, for legal reasons.
Please, let me
blinking
keep
text
using
on
serum.
screen.
Let me keep using serum, please. I don't hate it.
I do.
So how did the project start? What was the first thing where you were like, I'm gonna make this an EP?
Talk was making the song Talk was the song that made it be like, oh, I'm gonna make this an EP. But Blinded was done way before.
Yeah.
You know what? It wasn't done. It was started way before, and then I finished it in a rush because I had like a week to finish the song.
Yeah.
In sometime in July, I finished it in an airport in
Yes,
Minnesota.
How could you
In
hear
Minnesota.
anything?
That's
You know
true.
what? That's a good question because I was using my DT990.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I'm
my
not sure how
God.
I could hear anything in an
That- yeah.
airport.
I'm impressed by that, to be honest.
I made a track in an airport once and listened back to it and just went,
Nah.
When I was 14, I tried to
hear
make.
that.
that's not what's going in these ears.
When I was 14, I tried to make a tune whilst on a plane with Apple
Whilst on
earbuds.
ketamine.
Yes.
That was not.
I've made a song with
Almost
Apple
on-
earbuds before on a plane.
You used to make music using your MacBook
I did.
speakers.
I started on MacBook
That
speakers,
disgusts
and then
me.
I went
it's
on
not,
to
bit-
it's
that's
not
a bit
even
grim.
these MacBook speakers, it's those
It's this
MacBook
one,
speakers.
2012 MacBook Pro speakers.
I'm a Windows man. I don't know the
Actually,
difference.
no, it was it's my old HP.
That's even worse.
It was coming out of the speakers. I had my machiner, and that was it.
Horsepower.
Yeah.
Horsepower.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, what's the story behind it?
Talk?
Yeah, the EP and the single.
It's kind of about growth.
Yeah,
Just growing as a person and as an artist simultaneously.
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 Simon.
There's not much else to
Big
say
up
about
that.
It's all been said.
Yeah,
It's all been said on other
yeah.
shows, more important ones.
Is there any
And,
juicy
I heard that.
any juicy info that you haven't told anyone else?
Juicy secrets.
Juicy secrets about the E EP.
I really hate Blinded.
I named Feather.
He named Feather.
My name's
Nice.
Andy.
He named Feather, and I don't like Blinded as a song
Why?
because I had a week to finish it. And
Oh.
to me, it just sounds like a rushed
Yeah.
whip.
That's like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, it
After
is one.
Talk,
It is
yeah.
the biggest
Is
one.
is it bigger than Talk?
I don't know actually, but yeah,
Is it bigger than Talk?
Is it more than talk?
Does it do more than talk?
Don't know. You tell me, Chief.
Don't know. That's a great question.
After that one, I'm not feeling conversational.
Now that is what I call topical.
Talk pickle.
Right, we're stretching a bit thin here.
Next
fellas.
question.
Next question. Jemmy
It comes
Tapes.
from
Jemmy
Hello.
Tate.
I
Tell me
am-
about
I
Jemmy
am-
Tapes Volume 1.
I am Jemmy Tate.
You are Jemmy Tapes.
Jemmy Tapes.
Only volume one.
Only volume 1. Wait, this man's running away.
This is gonna look hilarious.
Checking.
Jemmy Tapes, what
Jemmy Tapes
specifically-
Volume 1.
What do you want to know
How
about
did it
Jemmy
come to
Tapes?
be?
How did it come to be? I was at Spoons with some mates when I want to start making house music.
You
It's
made
the
a song in
Lamington
Spoons.
Spa effect
And then-
manifest in his music.
And then, yeah, Spoons, basically Spoons is the backbone of all Jemmy tunes.
Spoons is a backbone of UK society.
to be
in
honest.
fairness.
So, I mean, just,
That's actually
It's
not
true.
far from the truth.
yeah.
I-
That is
And I've
true.
only been in one like twice.
Yeah. but
Was
you
that
can tell.
Spoons? Wait, was that Spoons we went to? Like the second one you'd ever been in?
Yeah, I think so.
We've been to one
That's
before.
sad.
Yeah,
You
one.
should come to Lem sometime and come to the Benjamin Satchwell.
What about the 24-hour Tesco?
Well, that's a little way. That's just off campus, but
Yeah.
we can go there. We can catch a
Ooh,
half-hour bus
flipping
and then
right.
a 10-minute walk just to go to Tesco.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so after that, I was making, just started making just some little tunes here and there. And unlike the Stereo Cube project, which I had beforehand,
Mhm.
this was all just about, I want to make music that I can play out in clubs and things like that, and really not care that much about what I'm making, how I'm making it, and just kind of really implement the fun side
Yeah.
of stuff, I guess.
What was the transition from Stereo Cube to Jemmy like?
Well,
Because
it's
they're very different.
yeah.
projects.
Jemmy started off as like a side project,
Mhm.
and then it slowly kind of manifested. And I was like, I'm having way much more fun with this than Stereo Cube. There's still a Stereo Cube album that's like 2/3 finished. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but then I just thought, oh screw it, I'm having much more fun with Jemmy. doing all this. So you changed all the socials, done that. So now that's the main thing. And then Stereocube's aside, like the passion project
He
now.
started GEMI as an excuse to get out of the 3 collabs that I sent to you and you never worked on.
But technically speaking, we
Station
then have.
5.
Station 5.
But then we now have
Stereocube
like
is now
3
just-
The
collabs
second
under GEMI
EP.
as well.
Yeah, we do.
So-
Stereocube's now just like a trash site for your unwanted collabs like ours.
Yeah,
Because you
basically.
don't want that under
You guys
Gemini.
want to
Yeah.
make some music with me on Stereocube? That means I'm never gonna make a song with you.
Stereocube has never released music.
Contrary to popular belief, Stereocube doesn't exist. I just fade out.
It's
But
just
yeah,
a
so-
reverb filter with no track to put it on.
But the main priority with GEMI is just playing it live and
Yeah.
DJing stuff. So I'm not taking much.
So it's just a club project.
Yeah, it's not
Cloud Project.
club.
club project. Yeah,
It's not
so,
Duumu.
So
That was- no, you know, funny thing about Duumu is it
Yeah.
actually started as a side project as well.
there we go. It all
Yeah.
ties together.
Side
it's all
project
linked.
to what? To which one?
Imbue.
Imbue.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Imbue was the main one.
Ooh,
And
So
then
when-
Duumu was a
when
side
did you-
project.
Sorry, I'm ignoring you.
brilliant.
When did that sort of
Because
veer
I've got
off?
more clout, so it's
When
okay.
did that go into Duumu and away from Imbue?
I just said that.
Or was it just
When did you go into Duumu?
PG fellas,
No,
PG.
same reason as him. Is
Yeah.
it was a side project and I was having
Just
more
having
fun
more
with
fun.
it, so I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
switched over.
But this is the thing with
That's the thing, boys.
That's the thing.
everyone.
That's the thing.
That's the thing, boys.
With GEMI tapes, though, the way I'm ordering that, I never intend to make a proper album or
Yeah.
fully fledged EP. I call it GEMI tapes because each of these
Tapes.
EPs are essentially just a small mixtape
Mhm.
of tunes just to put out, so then other people can play them live and I can play them live. I would be completely fine just never releasing any of the music and just playing it out live if that was.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice, like to do.
I'd rather you did that, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It is a bit weird to see how we've gone from being like fully SoundCloud producers releasing music all the time to being like, hey, I don't know about this.
I couldn't care less about what happens on SoundCloud. now.
Yeah,
No, but
to be
even like
honest.
just like artist stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, you feel kind of
We've faded, like we've like
We're,
sort of
we're
moving-
almost 100% just Spotify now.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
three
What-
started in like the prime SoundCloud
Yeah, we
era,
did,
which
we
was
did.
before my
SoundCloud era.
time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although you got
before Toby was even born.
you got good before it ended, which annoys me.
I got good before. No, see the thing is, if I'd gotten good before it ended, I'd be a lot bigger right now.
Yeah, true.
Bathtub
actually, true.
Galaxy.
If it had kept going
Bathtub
until your Love
Galaxy.
Lies remix.
Bathtub Galaxy happened right towards the end of that.
Yeah, it really did actually. Yeah.
It was like you know what? It was the closing track.
the closing.
and then
it
that
was
outro.
the curtain call.
No, and then that I won't state because this is a podcast, but that big company that kind of messed you over with that when they contacted you about using your song in an advert, and then
yeah.
all they gave you was
Oh,
Yeah, I
a
remember
couple
that.
of pieces of merch, and then
I've
went,
never heard this.
cheers.
Yeah, you have.
You
Have I?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Non-disclosure agreement. Actually, I'm not sure. I just don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
this
it's
company
fair
is
enough.
very big, and I don't want to
Fair
get in
enough.
trouble. Imagine getting a lawsuit from them.
Yeah,
Jesus.
You're done for.
Yeah, I'm done. I might as well just
you
die.
know that you're done for.
That'd be your
Two
parents'
days
house
might be
gone,
out
your
for-
grandparents' house
Yeah.
gone. Like, ooh.
That'd be the entire country of France gone.
All of France just pays every
You need
bit
a
of money to
government
them.
bailout.
Oh my god.
A loan from the EU just for the trial.
NATO has to step in.
Obama, Mrs. Obama, I
Mrs.
need your help.
Obama.
How many times have I defended you?
No, what I was trying to say is like the three of us have like seemingly gone from being, oh, I want to be this artist who releases music and tours and stuff to just being like, you know, I just want to make music at this point.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, I
we're
mean-
fading away from like being like, I want to be the artist.
I guess
Yeah.
now I still want to.
Yeah, but
Tour
yours is like in a
loads and
different
things.
I
way.
mean, the three of us
Yeah.
all want to sort of go into the back end stuff.
yeah.
It's
Well,
different. It's It's different with you, Andy, but the three of us,
That was loud.
I don't know,
Like down there.
Oh
the
my
artist
God.
projects aren't our.
I'm the only
end
one
goal.
that's still. I'm the only one that still wants to properly be the front of my.
Yeah, brand.
to be
Brand.
Jemmy, rather
Yeah.
I want to be
than-
Gemmy.
we just want to. Well, you want to do film work, and
Yeah.
we'd want to do production, work.
primarily.
Yeah, but for
Which
me,
this might be news to people who didn't know it before, because I've never talked about that in public
that's
before.
true.
It's all coming out on
It's
the
all
It
coming
is.
out
podcast.
on the Toby
What's this
Boston podcast.
Know me.
No
on the
me.
No,
No,
me.
Get
to know
That's your
me.
playlist.
I rate that.
Yeah, that's also the podcast. Know me podcast.
Look, it's called strong
Ah.
branding.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Not that
It's
you.
called a play on
That's
words.
your branding's very strong.
It
Get
is.
to know
Thank
me.
you. Thanks, baby.
Anyway, yeah.
Thank you.
What about you, Rob? What projects are you working on?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, I have a remix coming out soon.
Ooh.
Ooh, on Veil.
Ooh.
Don't know if
Can you say for who?
No.
I'm not sure, so
Okay.
I'm gonna not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine.
He can't.
I don't even know if I was allowed to say it was on Veil. No, that's
Oh.
surely fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
surely
alright.
fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a bit more textury and weird,
Yeah.
and
Nice
you know.
one.
But we'll see what people are saying. We'll see
Good
what people
stuff.
think. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What else?
I'm
I'm happy with it.
What else are you working on?
Well, my big thing at the moment, is my EP that I'm working
EP.
on.
Ooh.
EP.
Corey EP in the
Corey
works.
EP.
Corey EP in the house.
Corey in the house EP.
I knew that was coming.
There we go.
Corey
Um,
makes a house track. Corey House.
So yeah,
Corey
I've got,
House.
I've got, well, it's my sort of attempt to just make the most creative,
Mhm.
different, not care about streams or anything.
Yeah, like-
just
Oh,
Push the
Yeah.
envelope.
push the
Yeah.
envelope a little bit.
that's cool.
As a result, it's taking ages.
Yonks.
Yeah.
But
Yonks.
Andy and I had the most productive night of my life. I don't know about yours. You stay up a lot, so you
Yeah.
probably had.
So,
I mean, Andy just makes the same song over and over
Yeah.
again.
to be fair,
Andy makes a song in about 25 minutes.
He does.
that
Yeah,
is true.
does.
That's just the
Yeah,
art.
you.
But that's
finish
just
a
because
song-
he makes UKG.
Just club. It's just club music. Like it's
Yeah.
good because it's so.
And
All
there's
of
nothing
it.
wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly. All of it is so. It sounds so good, and it's so when you know what you're doing, it's so easy to make. Because I used to.
Big man knows what he's doing.
I never used to be able to actually.
Would that we knew.
I never used to be able to actually make the stuff because I'd always sit down and try and do it, but you just can't. But as soon as you get in that rhythm and as soon as you know what you're doing, like you can crank out stuff. Yesterday wasn't the most productive.
I mean, you were drunk.
He was.
Yeah.
This guy walks into this room drunk at like what 1:30 in the morning and goes,
Yeah.
"Boys, I've prescribed too much vibe."
Shout out, prescribed a vibe.
I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah. I mean,
This
it's
man
funny.
has-
Look how much I'm bleeding into your microphone versus.
Look how much I'm bleeding.
That's Toby
Toby
yesterday.
yesterday.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Stop.
Oh no.
Interesting.
We'll be back for an intermission. See, this is the part where you do in creative editing. You just put black screen with the audio that says technical issues.
Yeah.
Stephen Subject.
Sorry, that was my impression of a dog.
Dog dry heaving. That was so
Came in here,
annoying.
ordered Domino's cookies, and just watched videos of dogs dry heaving.
And you
last
fell
night.
asleep.
Yeah.
Watching the dogs dry heaving.
Yeah.
Did I keep falling asleep?
Yeah, I kept having to wake you up.
Really? That's a me thing to do.
You were like, your head was here. You were fully just asleep on me, and I was like,
Rob was getting angry.
I wasn't angry.
No.
I was just-
No, you just getting.
of course. This was after trying to work on ambient orchestral music for like 5 hours
yeah.
with a 909 hat just bleeding into my headphones
It was the
at
best.
135
I can't imagine
BPM.
what it was just like. You just trying to do that, and then me going, "Oh fuck it," and then just suddenly hearing bass line blaring from my
It was
open
ridiculous.
back.
I had a little, like a
990.
little, like nice twinkly stuff, and then all of a sudden I hear.
That was I just turned around. And I just went, "Oh screw it." SoundCloud, boom.
He turned around to me and went, "I think I've gone too far to the other side," and cranked up the volume.
Who's getting a phone
I
call?
don't know.
What? Who's called?
Pick up the
Answer it.
call right
Answer
Pick
now.
it.
up,
on
pick up on
podcast.
podcast
Answer it live, speakerphone.
content.
Hello, this is Nationwide to inform you that your account overdraft has
Hello.
been.
What am I doing tomorrow? I'm currently in Bristol. How? Because you're back, aren't you? Wait, are you only back for the?
He's on the
Are you only
phone
back
with
for
a
the
girl.
14th and 15th, aren't you? Or something like that.
He's on the phone with a woman.
Oh, calm.
He's on the phone.
Well, no, I'm going back for like Christmas and stuff.
You want
but-
to mention the fact that you're on a podcast at the moment?
Brilliant. Nah, that's all right. I'm in Bristol till the 17th.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. But then once I'm back, I'm calm to. I've got a big hairy French man with me as well.
Yeah.
I'm
Andy,
sure.
this is not how you chirps.
But yeah.
Oh, I've got a big hairy French man for you,
Alrighty,
baby.
calm. Right. See ya.
Small for the camera. Bye. Was that her?
Who was it?
No, it wasn't. It was my mate Marge.
Marge. Why don't
Big
you
up
have her phone
Marge.
number?
That's sad.
I don't have anyone's phone number. I just
You
get
have
random.
my phone number?
You have mine.
You have my phone number.
I don't have everyone's phone number.
Guys,
He
let's
has
get back
ours.
to the podcast.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
I mean, you can just cut that
We
bit
were
out. To be
talking
honest.
about
I'm
how
not keeping that in.
No, but that's not
Actually, no, it wasn't as
thing.
interesting. I thought it was. Goddamn.
we were speaking
Yeah, it
the
was not
magic
Galdem.
words that summon Austin Kramer and get him to finally put some of my music in a playlist. Please.
Please, Austin, if you're
This
watching.
is a
Please.
PSA
Austin,
for
this is a
Austin.
cry
Austin
for help.
Kramer, if
Guys.
you're watching my podcast.
Please. What do I have to do? That's all.
Back
Sorry,
to
it
the
all
regular
came up.
programming.
Yep, back to it.
Right.
Right. So,
So
we're back in
next
the
up,
room.
I've on my incredible talking points. I've got inspiration.
Inspiration.
So let's talk about inspirations.
Getting Austin Kramer.
We'll start
to-
with Charlie because he has the most clout.
Yeah.
What are your? Let's walk us through your inspirations, Charlie, for music.
my inspirations as musical artists, or just like anybody.
Whatever inspires you.
Let me set
Um,
up for this one.
Let me sit up for this one. He's getting ready to throw a punch because he knows what's coming.
Move my wallet and phone.
Clear the area.
My biggest inspiration
I-
is money.
Well, he is literally one of my biggest. See, this is why I knew you were
I'm clipping. That made me. You made me clip.
made me clip. No, in terms of musical artists, Mern is one of my biggest inspirations, which is
nemesis.
which is great because he's also a good friend of mine now. So, Rob is stirring.
Developing a Twitch.
Yeah. Well, okay. So him. There's Jaren as well, who's just a fantastic person.
He is.
He is. Yeah.
He
like you
is.
get you don't quite understand it until you speak to him, and you speak to him, and you kind of realize how passionate he is about music.
I
and
guess
about
you mean
how,
in real
like-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you meet him, you just like you realize how literally like we went to his house this summer, and the first thing he did when I arrived, like we were saying hi to everybody, and then he pulls up with his laptop and a pair of headphones, just plops them on my head, and says, "I made this while the others were eating."
Was
And that
it
song
good?
came out. Yeah, it was awesome. It was. It came out on his EP,
And that was all by
Oh.
Sad Key.
and that was all by Sad Key.
Made this
out
while
of
you were
fame.
eating.
You're out of
I think I've been out of fame for the whole thing.
that's hilarious, Toby Boston.
So-
This is No You. He's hosting.
I'm hosting and I'm not in my own podcast.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, a lot of inspirations come from a lot of places. I have, when it comes to just music in general, there's other artists like Bon Iver or Novo Amor or
Bon Iver.
That's how I
Tennyson.
unironically said it for a good.
Yeah.
Oh, so
portion
did I.
of
And then we
my
ran into a
past.
French guy, and then he was like, actually.
Yeah, actually.
I will have you know.
Have you know, it's Bon Iver.
Contrary to popular belief.
Allow me to teach you how to talk
I
proper.
will teach you how to speak English properly.
Satraville.
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 Maison Lafitte.
Oh,
This
boy.
guy, when I was in Paris, he got me to read the entire train station line
List.
board with
Yeah.
the most English accent I
It
could.
was fantastic. It was
Quite
great.
good. Uber.
Content.
Orber.
Ober.
Orber.
What are your inspirations, Toby?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, let's talk about Toby Boston.
At the
Flume?
moment,
Flume.
obviously film
Flume.
soundtracks are
Flume.
my main inspiration.
Andy, let them hands.
Flume, as far as musical artists go, definitely Flume.
Yeah.
He's sort of been my day one.
My hero.
He be my one true since day. From day for a minute. Love.
So Rob's just had a bit of a stroke.
No,
Rob's having an identity crisis.
I've been having one of those for a while.
Yeah.
Do I want to make orchestral
Yeah.
music or do I want to?
Oh, harmonised there. That was nice.
Jesus. I feel like I just got verbally attacked. I just got kettled by noise. Well, my inspirations are also very filmic.
Yeah.
Jeremy Soule, James Horner.
Jeremy Corbyn.
No.
Stop.
Not to get political, guys, but what the hell is cheese?
Oh,
real
what an
question.
image.
Continuing.
Cohen Sound,
Yeah.
Quan sound.
as these people know.
Really?
I have my little shrine in my room with the
Yeah.
lights framing a poster and 2 soundproofing foams.
It's quite cute.
It's very cute.
quite
It's very
It's very
cute.
cute.
It's
very
very
cute.
cute.
Just above my workstation. It's
Yeah.
quite nice.
There you go.
I mean, I get a lot of inspiration from
Me?
visual stuff and you.
I do get inspiration
At,
from
at the
visual
moment,
stuff.
I'm heavily inspired by visuals, so cinematography in the films that I'm watching is a big thing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Matt Beck.
Shout out.
Clicking on Instagram. CLQQNG.
Oh, dude's brilliant.
He's really good.
Shout out the king.
Have you seen that film?
Have you seen The King?
Dude, it's really
I've
good.
not heard of it.
Guys, have you seen The King?
It's good.
I
You
haven't
guys
seen
should
it.
watch it.
I was going to mention that, but I'm not going to anymore
You were?
because that's inspired. That soundtrack is heavily inspiring me at the moment.
I don't think you've mentioned that.
But I'm just going to stop talking about it because
Well, I'll
it's
talk about it.
making
So
me kind of
basically-
sad.
Yeah,
Well, see,
we'll,
I'm gonna-
we'll talk about it. We actually watched it.
I'm going to watch it and never talk to Toby about it.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna.
Right.
You know
have
what?
a-
No. We're going to watch it. Talk about it in hierarchy.
So
but, when
we
Toby,
understand the finer points of.
but when Toby comes
we'll
in, we
just shut
stop.
up. Yeah.
So when Tony comes in, we delete all the messages.
Kick him from the group.
Oh, that's. Did I just stop recording?
Did you stop recording?
No, I'm still going.
Okay, good.
Excellent, professionalism.
Brilliant.
Sorry, I'm really scared that I'm going to do something wrong.
Did he stop recording?
No, it's still going.
Personal
good
space,
stuff.
please.
Sorry about that.
You know I'm joking. What's your next talking point, Boston?
Well, we haven't got on to Andrew and Charlie. Oh, well, we have got on to
We
Charlie.
got on to Charlie.
Charlie.
I've
Andrew?
got on to Charlie.
Hello.
Hey.
I mean, yours is
Um,
just love music.
Inspiration.
Well,
Conductor.
hold on, Andy. Let's talk about visual stuff because you're a visual guy.
Angie.
Andy makes graphics.
Yeah.
I do. The whole visual side is very much inspired. I wanted for the whole GEMI aesthetic. I wanted that kind of very casual feeling because obviously it's a casual project, so I wanted that to reflect in the artwork. So it's a bit inspired by the kind of the chaotic order that you can see in stuff like Muramas's thing, or just the newer stuff nowadays that you see all over Instagram and things like that.
And now they're trying to move me. Boom, 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 boom. That's a tune.
That is
Copyrighted
tune.
music.
We're just
I'm
getting
so-
taken
Gonna
get
down. That's
copyrighted.
what's going to get taken
I'm
down.
so bad at singing, they will not detect it.
I guarantee
Um,
you they somehow will.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so visually, it's all supposed to be very kind of laid back, minimal, just inspired by. I don't really have like specific artists. I just love. I love doing
like
stuff.
boutique design.
Yeah,
Mhm.
essentially.
Boutique design meets sportswear brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically exactly it.
Gym
Y2K booty.
When is
sportswear.
okay? When are Jimmy sweatpants coming? Huh?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I've given him an
Ooh,
idea.
That's a
boys.
good idea.
That is a
actually.
very good
I
idea.
know.
That is a good idea.
Oh, that would be
A
quite.
Jemmy tracksuit.
Jemmy
top.
tracksuit. That would. Jemmy ski jacket.
Right. Let me.
Okay, but anyway,
Jemmy
enough
puffer
about
jacket. That'd be very on brand.
Jemmy puff. Oh, that would be very good. Though.
Jimmy socks. I'd wear Jimmy socks.
I'd
I'd wear
Jemmy
Jemmy
actually.
socks.
Okay, maybe I
Just
should make
like-
some Jemmy socks.
So, like this kind of sock with like Jimmy logo
Yeah.
across the
A
Oh,
Jemmy
but-
Tapes Volume 1 sock.
Sock. Just
Sock.
sock.
No, wear the Jemmy Tapes Volume 1, which is red here, and the
And
Jemmy
Jemmy
Tape
Tape
Volume
Volume
2, blue.
Oh, have like a little stripe, but then they're made out of the Jemmy logo.
Right. So this has become a design meeting.
Anyway,
when a Duumu umbrella's coming.
Umbrellas, dude.
mm,
I'd love to. But first, hats.
Yeah,
Hats.
that's
I
true.
want to
Hats.
buy a
We've
Duumu
done.
hat.
We've done t-shirts. Next up, I want to do
Doing.
hats.
Doing
Huh?
condoms.
Doing-
Yeah, we are doing t-shirts. Duumu.com.
I'm glad nobody
Duumu.me/store.
has
That's the 5th time, maybe.
No, that's the 4th.
But
Well-
they did.
What did you say?
I said Duumu condoms.
Oh.
Oh.
They're just huge.
That's staying in.
For my Magnum dog.
Magnum dog.
Yes.
as for musically,
Conductor.
music
Conductor.
inspiration.
Doctor,
Well, I mean the whole new
Samuel
UK garage scene.
Virgin.
I got a tune that we could
Virgie in it.
place that we could go. Why did I
There
say
we go.
tune?
There we go. All of the new UK garage guys that are like bringing the whole scene back. Like, yeah, you conductors, your Minor Dragon, like you're those kind of guys.
There's only one conductor.
Those guys.
It's just nitpicking, splitting hairs.
But then also I love stuff from the more housey and experimental side. So you got like Salute, massive influence, Luxury, massive influence with his experimental and weird, wacky ways. Seeing that man work in a studio is
Oh wait,
amazing.
you've been in the studio with him, have you?
But just his creative process is brilliant. But taking Jesus Christ,
That's staying in.
Jesus, that's things. I
Sorry.
just started a coughing chain there.
Just
But yeah, just taking all of those elements and squishing them into something. That's where I get most of the inspiration from. And just my inspiration is just not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Basically, that.
Good.
Well, my next talking
Ethos.
point was film, and we
Alright.
had the great
The
point
King.
into that.
Oh yeah, the King.
I just sort of wanted to talk about film. I'm
Directed
not going to
by-
mention the King.
What film do you want to
Just
talk
I don't know,
about?
just film in general.
Ah, yes,
we're
my,
all-
we
my
talking-
area of expertise.
We're all kind
35
of film
millimeter,
people, and this is
I'm
where
not a
50
film person.
millimeter.
you're a film person. You
My
like
favorite film is
Ultra
Avatar.
400.
Call me a film
What do you
person
say?
again.
I just listing different types of film.
Oh.
You're just making unnecessary
Did you say-
noises.
did you
what you're
say-
doing.
Isn't that just my entire career though?
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you say Ector?
No, I said 35 mil, 50 mil, and Potra 400.
Okay.
That's
Color
it.
Ultra
That's
plus.
400.
120 mil.
Did
medium
you
format.
say-
Color Plus.
Color plus 200?
Color Plus?
Ector 100?
Wait, are we talking about films or types of film?
I'm going to talk about films.
I
but
want to talk
these
about Portrait
photography
400.
boys are talking about film.
What else we got?
Alright, that's enough. Films, movies.
What movies are we talking
I
about?
don't know, just movies in general. What?
Avatar. Let's start with Avatar. My
Oh,
favorite film.
Rob,
the
we're
greatest
excited
film
for
on earth.
Avatar 2.
I am so excited. I
Has it been
waited
announced?
so long.
Has it
Yeah.
been
Think
announced?
so.
2021, and then
Ooh.
every year from then they're releasing like the sequel. Because the reason it took so long. Thank you for interrupting me there, Toby Boston.
Sorry, I wasn't
Reason
listening to
it took-
anything you said.
So,
Sorry,
Andy,
keep going.
Hello.
do you want to talk about film? Because no one's listening to a damn
I'm
word I
listening to
say.
you.
June.
You see, I'm very interested
June
in what you say.
2020. Denis Villeneuve.
Villeneuve.
That's all.
Denis Villeneuve.
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 He was an F1
Villeneuve?
driver.
Yeah.
He was two F1
There
drivers.
were two of them. Yeah, there was a father and a son. And one of them is actually the
Jacques and Giles.
no, Jacques is the like the
Jacques.
crofty, but on the
Yeah.
French network.
Is he?
Yeah, he's doing the presentation on the
Oh.
French network.
Let me just interrupt you for a second there,
Crofty.
Crofty. Verstappen is about to move on
No,
Vettel.
no, it's 2 seconds, Ted.
2 seconds. 2 seconds, Ted. We've got
2
some
seconds,
action
Ted.
here.
No, that's anytime radio fucking comes on, it's like 2 seconds, Ted. There needs to be a crofty bingo.
I'm gonna switch the cameras. You're a
It doesn't matter, dude.
big batty boy.
But there needs to be a crofty bingo, and on it says 2
2
seconds. Ted.
seconds, Ted. Yeah. There needs to
Every
be an
single
Andy
one.
bingo.
Yeah, there should be. What would be on the Andy
That's
bingo?
the thing.
That's the
9
thing.
times over, and you just win instantly.
Instantly.
No, there should be.
First thing in the morning.
There should be a point for then someone saying to me, "It's not that deep."
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, mate, that was during term 1 at uni. That it's not that deep. Was like the slogan. It's not said so many times.
Is this portion just going to be black screen and talking?
Apparently.
This is the worst podcast you've ever watched.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
When the camera comes back on.
We were talking.
Yeah.
We were supposed to
I'm
be talking
gonna
about film, and we ended up talking about F1.
Yeah. 2 seconds,
2
Ted.
seconds, Ted.
Yes, Ted. What a funny man. I love
This
Ted.
man.
And
doesn't
on
watch
to
F1.
Ted Kravitz in the pit lane.
And
2
on
seconds,
to-
Ted, and 2 seconds later.
The camera switches over to him. He opens his mouth. 2 seconds, Ted.
Ah, yes.
I didn't even need to finish that thought. I knew you were having the same thought.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
When the camera comes back on, I would like to warn you, I've taken my hoodie off.
He's got a very red. He's got a big rash all over his torso.
That has come through my hoodie. It's so bright.
Oh my.
And it's got a Ralph Lauren logo on it.
Yes, boys.
Right, we're back.
Welcome.
Okay.
This is just us.
Welcome to the podcast.
We still talking
This
about film?
podcast is probably a lot better to listen to than to watch.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
Actually, no, it's probably not good. at all.
Inside that look that Toby just gave you, Jesus Christ.
What film is
This is just a mess. Toby, good luck editing this later.
I could
Yeah, I
devour
know.
a McDonald's right now.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
bit of Mackies.
Bit of
My
Mac-
film, Charlie.
What about film?
What
I'll
film?
tell you what. What's our favourite films? We've done Rob's.
We know, Rob.
Can I just reiterate my favorite film is Avatar?
Yeah.
Charlie, what's your favourite film?
Thank you. Avatar?
I have a few.
Avatar 2.
I have a few of them, but I have to say Grand Budapest Hotel.
Gang.
You too, right?
Yeah,
So
that is my
basic.
favourite film.
So local.
Local? Is that local?
So basic as opposed to
Avatar.
Hey, Avatar's a niche underground cult movie. It's an underground cult film. I don't give a damn. Yeah, well, Infinity
Yeah,
War was
sorry.
very good.
My
Budapest
favourite
Hotel.
film is the new remake of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My favorite film is the live-action Kim Possible that just came out.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You definitely
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the
You definitely have not seen that film.
You definitely have not seen Avatar.
I have seen
Everyone.
it many, many times.
I have seen
Rob.
Avatar.
Rob, name one main character's full name. from
Jake
that.
Sully, Natiri,
Robert.
Who else?
don't know. Grace,
Grace. That was a Grace.
Norman, right?
Sute,
That was
Sute. Oh, big up Sute.
Norman.
Big up Sute.
Norman, yeah.
Norman. That was a
Doesn't he
Norman.
die?
No, Norman doesn't die. Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
No,
he does.
no.
What's the colonel? What's the general
Guys,
called?
spoilers. It came out in
Played by Stephen
2009.
Lang.
I know which video you're trying to.
Yeah, I know, but
I
like,
saw that video and was like, oh wait, I actually can't name any, even though I have seen it upwards of 10 times.
Blue Man.
So I looked them up.
The Blue
in
Man
case
Group.
anyone- the Blue Man, the Navi.
the Na'vi, exactly.
That's not one character. That's a whole population.
That's
of
a whole
people.
race.
It's a whole race.
That's a whole ass race.
They're almost as tall as I am.
They're like 8 foot.
They're like 4 meters.
what other films? What other Rob?
Should I
What
stick
other
with the
film- what
American
other film-
accent that I accidentally dipped into there?
Sure. What other
What
other
other
films are you
films?
into?
Rob, have you
Avatar
ever seen
2,
any
3,
other
4, and
film?
5. No, I have. I really like Blade Runner 2049. Obviously,
Good one.
obviously.
Yeah.
Good
Gang.
one.
Let's talk about Blade Runner
Inglourious
2049.
Bastards, fantastic film.
Very good.
What's a
Very good.
film?
I really like Brad Pitt.
What else?
Chicken Run. It's a banging
Chicken
film.
Run is amazing.
It
Chicken
is a
Run's
banging
That
film.
terrified me when I was
Chicken
a
Run
kid.
terrified me as a kid when they were getting slaughtered.
Obviously.
I
Oh,
hated
yeah.
that. That scarred me.
The Bionicle movie.
Oh, what a
Um,
classic.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
Isn't the new
Obviously, the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
isn't
The Hobbit
new
was a
Lego
piss
movie
take.
really good?
Yeah, the Lego movies
Is
are
it?
brilliant.
The new Lego movie is apparently insanely good.
Yeah,
Isn't Chris Pratt in it?
yeah.
Chris
I don't know.
Pratt.
Or was he in the first one?
You see the first one as
Oh.
He was Emmett. Emmett, the little stick man. No,
What, you?
the little Lego man.
Yego man.
Yeah.
Also, fan fiction.
Yeah.
Gang.
Fantastic.
Scored by
Let's-
you.
Scored by
let's-
Toby Boston.
Let's not talk about that. Actually, no, we can't talk about that. It's a short film I just did.
Yes.
There you go, that's it.
He scored. He did not make it.
I did not
Toby
make
scored. Finally. Yes.
Hey! That's out there now.
The entire
I have
name of the
been
podcast just
outed.
closed.
This is a lie. He is not.
Alright.
Oh my god! Oh jeez! That's
I
amazing.
saw the thoughts,
Oh.
parents.
You can just slowly see the cogs turning in Toby's head where they're going, nope, 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 nope.
All right.
All right.
You said enough. You want to move on?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yes. Next talking point, please.
Yeah.
My other talking points just
Is women. Right, back to it.
let's talk about the future.
Let's talk about
Base.
women.
Future base.
Base.
Way! Just kidding.
What's
no,
what's
that's
in store
sex,
for
baby.
everyone's musical careers and lives?
Not a lot. What about you?
Let's talk about production.
Boy, what are we talking about? The future of production?
Yeah,
The future.
The
future.
future of production.
You
I
mean
plan to
production
grow an
work?
extra 3 feet
You
in
want
the
to you
next
two
3 years.
tell me about
okay.
production work?
I thought you were like, let's talk about
You
your
don't need
production.
5.
No, they're getting into production work.
What are you? What?
It's not that funny.
Okay.
Oh, it's
It's not
Um,
that funny.
fine.
Let's talk about the future. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a. You know what?
Gang.
And this is a little bit deep. For the first time in about 3 years, I have no idea where I'm going next.
Hey.
Not a clue what to do after now.
Well,
See,
we're
you
going to the
gotta
train
start-
station and you're
Yeah.
coming for dinner with me, but
Got to start a side project, innit?
Dude, I want to
Yeah.
eventually for the house stuff.
Another
for, like,
one.
The twisted
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Another one.
And then another one for lo-fi to
17
abuse the
side
algorithms.
projects.
No,
All of them
but
getting millions
for
of
Duumu,
streams.
I have like for the first half of 2020, we're doing like more EDM type stuff, and then later in the year, I'm doing another pop type EP. That's kind of the plan for the year. It might end up completely different, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to do more production stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to do more production. Trying to get into that more.
Have you got anything like
That's gonna
stored for
sound
production?
awful.
Yeah, I know. Have you got anything
Have I got
sort
anything?
of lined up for production?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to
Well-
say, but we have been talking with Sony
Oh,
about,
that's quite a lot.
about, like-
That's
I
I've
quite
feel
a lot.
like we should not.
No, just
I mean, you
it's
can
like
say that
it's,
you've
it's
been
nothing's
talking.
nothing signed or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
just
Okay.
my managers have been in contact with Sony. Sony are somewhat interested in having me produce some music for some of their artists.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how
That's
that
cool.
So
goes.
actually, and you bring up lo-fi beforehand. Here is a
Yeah.
nice little topic of discussion. Go stream. Go stream.
That's the name of his loaf. He named it after my house.
Not
Really?
Park Lane. The EP is called.
No, the EP is called.
Yeah.
Word.
Park Lane is the.
You
is
just
the
told
name of the
everyone
EP.
where
Park
you
Lane.
live. Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just told everyone.
Come for me.
Whoa!
We got 3 big guys and 3 small guys. See what you want to do, mate.
And a
You're
really
the small
weak door
guy.
that you could probably kick down if you put enough force
Yeah,
to it.
probably.
Don't
crack
don't
down.
visit me, please.
Please do censor the address.
Yeah, censor
I
all
will,
of that.
yeah,
out.
no, actually,
Yeah,
censor the.
I
yeah.
will essentially.
Um, What are our opinions on, making lo-fi albums really quickly and just to put them up on Spotify with monetary gain?
I'm gonna do it.
Go
The
for
minute
it.
I
going
can-
to do
not?
it.
If you can find
'Cause
a
I
way
saw
to make.
people-
You know, I sorry to cut you off every time.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
A little bit of clouds and money, and look what happens.
No, I saw a great tweet. It was like, you ever notice how your favorite lo-fi artists don't have any social media? Yeah, that's because they're a side project of just a bigger artist you listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it.
I mean,
I'm
there's
going to
nothing
do
wrong
it.
with that.
There's
I've
nothing
done it. I
wrong
need
with
to do
it.
another one.
It's a
He's
way
done
to
it,
it's a way to make a career out of
Somebody-
music,
somebody
and ways
needs-
to facilitate you doing better stuff.
Listen, I
Exactly.
need money
Not
to
better
live.
stuff, but like things that are more meaningful.
Yeah.
So I don't see.
It's a way to facilitate it.
Yeah.
Facilitate it. It's
And
not like
like-
it's not like you're stealing money. You are
Yeah.
making music,
Yeah,
you are
no.
making music.
albeit not. Well, okay.
As long as all the songs you use are in the public
Turn
domain, you're
it down.
fine.
Simmer down.
I had my song stolen and used in a lo-fi track, and I had roughly $2,000 essentially stolen from me.
Well,
Gang.
They gave it to you.
They did give it to me.
Yeah.
To be fair, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Yeah.
They were just
Weak.
like, "I'm very sorry about this, and I'm going to pay you immediately and take the song down."
I had. Well, it's not really stealing, but for a while it was stealing.
War. Oh, with the thingy.
Yeah. I don't think we should talk about
With
that.
No, we shouldn't talk about
It took 7 months.
that. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, it's 7 months. Oh, the time that it took Toby to
Yeah.
pluck up the courage to talk
Yeah.
to a girl.
That one.
Yeah.
7
Says
months.
you.
7 months.
Right, okay, no, shut up. Right, we're
That's
moving
the
on.
thing.
17
That
years.
is the thing. That is the thing.
It was actually 20 years.
Toby never spoke to a woman until
Never
this
spoken
year.
to a woman.
He didn't know what a woman was.
Toby wasn't quite aware of what those people in the street that had long hair and looked a little nice.
Okay.
They're called goths.
It's 2019. Let's not establish gender stereotypes
That's true.
on a forward-thinking podcast.
This is a forward-thinking podcast.
This is the Know You Forward Thinking podcast.
Know me.
featuring Know Me
But I know
Forward-
you.
by Know You. Know Me by Know You.
Dude, that sounds like the name of an anime.
Know me by know you.
It's like the.
It does.
Electric-
I'm allowed to
Boogaloo.
say this. I'm half Japanese. It sounds like the like the Japanese title of it's like in English. In English, it would be called like Plant Life.
I'm out of the loop. I'm afraid.
Know me
But-
by know you.
I've just got Park Life, but
Do you watch anime? You don't, do you?
No, I don't.
I've
You-
watched
do
a
you?
few.
No.
So only you.
Well, I don't
You
watch.
this joke demographic is only you.
Well, he got it.
Did you?
He agreed.
But yeah, but I've seen YouTube videos and stuff of people just talking about anime.
I don't watch anime. I've just seen a few. I've watched a few anime.
I don't watch anime. He's
At
going back
what
on himself
point?
now.
At what point?
anime.
At
Guys,
what point
watch
does it
anime.
become watching anime?
Well, when it's the only thing, or like not the only thing, but when you watch like series regularly, it's like, oh, I finished my anime. I'm gonna watch another anime,
Yeah.
which is not what I do.
There's some people in physics like that.
Ooh,
Of course, in physics.
physics.
There's some interesting characters.
Yeah, what about you?
There
Rob?
are.
What's in store for the future for you?
Well, at the moment, the only thing I really care about is not failing my degree.
Calm.
Good.
Which
That would help.
Yeah.
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 Are you gonna do anything with physics after?
Absolutely not. No, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Physics teacher Rob.
I'd rather do production, but that's not very safe plan. is
Yeah.
it? At the moment, yeah, passing my degree would be nice. And then I just want to get my EP done because basically this EP is just such an ambitious thing that if I manage to pull it off the way I want to, then I don't really care what happens.
Mhm.
Like
Fair.
in other because I'll have peaked.
Do you have any sort of aspirations for like long term, or are you just sort of
in
doing
music
it
or in life?
both,
Um,
or is it just sort of dealing with it as it comes?
yeah, I just want to be able to keep on making music. To be honest,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What do you think you'll do if you don't
just be happy.
make career in music?
If
I think you
don't
will.
If I
You
don't
will.
make a career in music,
I know you will, but
I think I can make it happen in something to do with music.
Yeah.
Something broadly related.
I'm just trying to
But
process.
we'll have to see what happens after uni when I
Yeah.
can properly like.
I mean, even if it's
Shell
within
time into
physics, you could be doing some kind
yeah,
of
there's
like.
a thing. Physics World magazine had an article talking about they get in. Oh, this isn't music, but it's film. They get in film studios. Will get in scientists to like critique the science within a film.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
in
So it's
Interstellar
accurate.
they had
Yeah,
a whole
they-
had a
yeah.
whole physics
Yeah.
team to like because
the black hole, they had to.
That'd
there
be
was like
sick to do.
there were like 3 new papers that were written up just to like how like to make a scientifically accurate
Yeah.
Yeah.
black hole.
Well, it was how to represent a black hole. They had to get like scientists in to sort of
But,
conceptualize how that would look.
I think having music is quite a nice thing because
Mm.
it means that I've got something like. It means I'm quite happy to work a job I absolutely hate and just
Yeah.
focus on making ridiculous amounts of
Yeah.
money so that I can,
Yeah, that is something that
help
like.
stop, actually have an impact on
Hmm.
things and like, because this is getting way too deep. Don't worry.
That's all right.
Don't worry. It's
Yeah,
just
towards
that,
the end.
you hear about all these world problems and you feel so helpless.
Yeah.
I just want to have a lot of money so that I'm not helpless
Yeah.
like that anymore.
Yeah.
And you can actually like make an impact.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so, I feel like.
I mean, music's a great platform to.
Yeah,
actually
so
do
like
something
when
as
you
well.
get messages from people and it's like, oh, you helped me through this rough
Yeah.
time, or your music's like keeps me getting up in the morning. It's like,
I had someone send me a wedding video recently where they used love spells.
yeah.
That was nuts.
I had someone say a photographer say he wanted to use my music for his last body of work before he is incapable of working
Really?
anymore. And I was
What?
like, obviously I said yes.
Yeah.
Some
That's
guy asked me
crazy.
for
Take
the,
it.
some
Take
guy
it
asked me
all.
for the download link of my sicko mode dub.
Somebody commented track ID on the Conductor Rinse FM set.
Gets pretty deep with me, to be fair.
Track
Yeah, what about you,
ID.
Andy? Is there a long term goal, or you just?
Literally, I just want to be able to get to the point where I'm making enough money where I'm just doing shows, playing out music that I like. That is it.
I'd like to point out for any beginner producers out there that money shouldn't be the goal when you start out.
Absolutely not.
No.
It shouldn't, and it never is for us. Like
No.
the goal of
It's not
making
a
music
goal now,
isn't
it's
to make
just-
money. It's just like it would be nice that we would be.
The
like,
reason we want to make money is because then we can then
we just
then we
want-
have more
yeah,
freedom
we
to
just
make the
wanna be able
music
to
more
that we
make a
freedom.
want.
living
Yeah.
off
yeah.
music.
More
we want to be
freedom.
doing music as our
more freedom to make
our
more
only
music.
thing.
Because-
That's your only sort of goal. Like I think
Yeah.
most people.
Because
Definitely.
we're all at a stage now in life, in like not just music but also in life, where it's like we are at a point where within the next like 2 years we'll have to be sustaining
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's getting to a point where like, okay, it really needs to pick up now,
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
sustain ourselves and keep making music because it's what we love to do. So the money isn't so much the music isn't so much a way to get the money. It's more the money is a way to keep making music.
Mm.
That's kind of the way that I'd put it.
Yeah. It's not all about. No one puts their heart and soul into music just to
I
then
mean,
go. I want to
people
make the
do,
money.
but
Yeah, but
good
the people
musicians
who,
don't.
The
yeah,
people who do they might blow up, but they fall off. just as
Genuine
quickly.
musicians don't go in
No.
for the money. It just
I find it
Yeah.
hard to call myself a genuine musician when I
we're all
don't play a
we're all
single
genuine
instrument.
musicians.
but-
I mean, I can't speak for myself, but I think we'll all three of you. I know. are
Yo,
genuine.
quick shout out. Absolutely despise Dua Lipa and Camila Cabello. Screw industry plants.
Where
Don't
did
like
that
them.
come from?
Dua Lipa's
I know,
music is lit.
other than a
Yeah,
Duke
Dua
place.
Lipa's good.
No, as in because we're just talking about like people that don't really go in it and they just go in it for money and stuff like that.
Dua
Yeah, but
Lipa's
Dua
just-
Lipa's music is really good.
Dua Lipa's really good.
Because
though.
she's got about 1,000 people just behind her making it all.
True.
Nothing.
Yeah, well,
So
it's an industry
Dua
plant.
Lipa's production is sick. Like the
She doesn't
production.
make
Yeah,
it,
no,
yeah.
the producer.
No. The producer she gets
Yeah,
in
yeah.
is sick.
Well, to be
Yeah.
honest, I feel like
The
we've gotten
producer.
out of like a pop dark ages that they were like in the
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
entirety
actually
of the
decent now.
early
Yeah.
2000s,
2000s, yeah.
2010s, and then now it's like
Mm.
pop music's actually like well produced and
Yeah.
actually
well,
good.
there's some of it that's still.
Yeah, but like
But
a lot of the
generally
bigger
speaking,
artists,
it's
yeah.
well produced. Yeah.
James Blunt's second latest album was horrendously produced. Actually,
Second latest.
my
yeah.
dad put it on in the car on the way to France, and oh my good god,
Wait, you listened to all of it?
we looped it twice because we had no other music, and it was just this.
other music except for James
James Blunt.
Oh Christ!
It was actually awful. The production is just because he was trying to be all like poppy and
Really?
dancey.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
listened
just,
to him
stop
in
it.
years.
I haven't listened to James Blunt since You're Beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone
back
has.
then he was
I don't think
good.
anyone has.
Actually, I think his latest album is pretty good.
He's
'cause
got
he's
his
going
couple
back
of
to that.
tracks have got like.
Yeah,
Big.
He just like randomly will just kind of take shots at people on Twitter, won't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he's-
I rate him for
yeah,
that.
he's
That's
a
so
madman
funny.
on
His
Twitter.
Twitter is an absolute gold mine.
fair enough.
It's just like everyone's just like new James Blunt song.
Well,
is
he was in
bad.
the army, so
Yeah.
used to taking
like-
shots.
Wait.
Wait, are you making music over there? What are you doing?
Well, he's making
He's
music.
making
and
music.
He's making music and not checking the cameras.
The production assistant is making music.
Who would have thought?
my employed
Yeah, he's
podcast
paid as well.
technician.
He's paid, and so are we.
Yeah, we're all getting.
We're
paid.
actually all reading from a script on our computer screens.
We've all got guns
Well,
behind our
I've
heads.
got mine.
There's actually behind the
Wow,
camera,
Toby, this is a really cool podcast.
behind the camera, you can't see it, but there's this firing squad
Yeah.
just ready to shoot at any moment.
6 men in
We've got
balaclavas.
Lead spots on all of our heads.
6 men in balaclavas.
They're gonna be edited out in post, so you can't see them. Actually, Rob's won't be because it just blends in with his t-shirt.
I anticipated this, and also no bullet can pierce me.
You.
Have you seen these pecs?
It's funny because he's really ripped.
it's not wrong.
It's not a joke. According to Rob, everything I say sounds like a bit, so it doesn't
Does
help.
sound like a bit.
But he is.
He is pretty.
This guy's fucking ripped.
jacked.
This guy's jacked. This
He's
guy could kick my
ripping
ass.
out of his skin.
Anyway, Toby, what other topics?
I mean,
Could you
I've
show us
asked all
your
my
abs?
talking points.
I cannot do that.
How long have we been
I'm not
going
good
for?
at
We've got about 10, just under 10 minutes left.
Okay.
We're going for about 50 minutes.
Let's make ape noises for 10 minutes.
No, that's not ape noise.
I've got a question.
No, that's
I've
Jay
got,
Schlatt with
I've got a
bonk.
question for everyone. What are you most proud of?
Just in general.
In
life?
general and in music.
I've got an idea for this one.
My 2-year-old
Right, well-
son.
Charlie.
Hands down to here.
What am I most
What are you most proud of?
Um,
In life and in music.
life. You know what? In life, I'm very proud of the fact that I've like gone from
Gonna be to do with Sam.
no.
Okay.
I'm very proud of the fact that I've gone from like hating high school and just like really hating my life for the last 2 years of high school to now living in Singapore just because I was like, fuck it, I'm moving to Singapore.
Mhm.
I am proud of that.
Yeah.
What about you, Rob? What are you most proud of in life?
I am most proud of the fact
That it's swaying low.
I am
Cut!
after. How long have you been producing?
I've been producing 7.5 years.
So after 7 years of
Yeah.
producing, I am finally able to make the music I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
After like a period of a year and a half of genuine like every single day just grinding and grinding and grinding to be able to make orchestral music.
You talked about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
yesterday. No, the other day. I was in the room with him making a track, and he just looked up to me with teary eyes.
I
did-
wasn't,
Aw.
they weren't teary.
You had very shiny eyes that moment,
Shiny eyes.
but he was just like, "I'm very happy that we're all at a point where we're just making the music that we just want to make.
Yeah.
We're like able to make the music that we
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
make."
That's true.
I
I
think
was
that's
working
cool.
for so
Yeah.
long, so it's nice to like
Yeah.
put something down. Into
I mean, I guess it's nice
FL.
for the three of you, especially because you sort of
To be able to
Being
just
like-
open your door and have an idea in your head and actually make it,
yeah,
it's
and have it
nuts.
sound like how it sounds
Yeah,
in your head.
it's nuts.
Well,
It's
I guess,
nuts.
yeah, you three have sort of done it together, especially you two. You've sort of grown
And he's
as...
still shit at production.
Garage nerd.
Yeah, but like you've grown and developed as people and
Yeah.
musicians sort of together throughout the whole thing.
And he sure hasn't. He's recessed.
He's recessed.
He went from making IDM to club music. He's recessed.
I have wires all over me.
And you've known me for my entire functioning life.
Charlie was your true father.
Toby is actually
I
7
was
years
his
old.
third eye.
7.
Yeah, Toby is 7
Sorry,
I've
years
his
known Charlie
second
for 2. I'm 2 years old.
old. Toby is 2
I
years
was
old.
born when I met Charlie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true.
And me. You met
It's
me and
true.
Doug at the same time.
Yeah,
He did
unfortunately.
actually.
Yeah,
you
I
met,
did.
You met him as well. You were there too.
No, you weren't.
No, that
It
was,
was just-
that was like
it's
the second
Felix.
time.
Oh, that was the next week, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
I'm most proud of my stinky club beats, to be honest.
I wasn't going to ask you.
You're really proud of
Of conductor.
Making the
what
same
you're
song.
able to do with Jemmy, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know you are.
You
It's-
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
love it. I love
I
doing
mean,
it.
it's
To be fair,
Yeah.
he started the project 4 months ago and has the support of like the 4 biggest like
Yeah.
artists in the genres that he
Yeah.
makes.
Well, no. I've got the respect of basically all of the people that like
In the
You've won a
United
lot.
Kingdom.
Yeah, I look up to.
Oh, that's like my big 5.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really quite fun.
Stop
to do.
playing with your microphone. It's gonna make
It's gonna fall off.
off bad sounds. You're gonna have to cut that out.
I know, I
Off
will.
Bad sounds.
I just need to find where the front is because I keep
Bad
forgetting.
sounds are gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
What are you, Toby? What are you most proud
Yeah.
of?
I know just
That
that
one
I've-
day we didn't make fun of him.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I'm just sort of proud
We
that
always make
I'm,
fun of him.
Go ahead, Toby.
sorry.
There we go.
I'm just happy that I'm had the confidence to sort of go off in my own direction, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and go into something that I never thought I would.
Yeah.
I've only been
Film.
doing it film, yeah. I've only been doing it for about 8 months, which was when we did that module in.
Yep.
At the start of this year, but since then I've sort of just had the confidence to just
That score you did.
go
was
off into my
nice.
own thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
And a significant step up from stuff I've
Thank
heard.
you.
Or not like progressive step up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like that Blade Runner thing you did was nice, but this is nicer,
Really.
in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I've just sort of consumed myself in it for the last 8 months, and
Mm.
I didn't know how to do it at the start of this year,
Fair
and now I'm
Yeah,
alright
yeah.
at it,
Yeah.
and I'm pursuing a full career in it. So I guess that I'm proud of that,
There we go.
and my
That's
confidence as a human being has grown a lot in the last 2 years.
It has.
So I'm proud of that.
What do you want to do in the future? We didn't talk about your future.
My future, I just want to score films. That's all I want to do. I want to make a film.
What about like
Mhm.
TV and games?
TV, yeah. When I say film, I just mean media. Games, maybe not, because that's another art. But TV and movies.
Hell yeah.
Well, I want to make films as well, not just score them.
What, like direct?
Direct, like
Right.
film, whatever.
I want to make. I want to change.
But yeah, I think that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would to make a Lego Star Wars fan fiction.
I would like to make Stickman animation.
Pivot.
Paddy, what are you looking at?
I don't know.
You were looking at it for a while.
And that's it for the podcast.
We've got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Go and
Actually,
stream
according
JK's
to me,
Volume 1. When's
We
this
have
coming
1
out?
minute.
We have 1 minute, huh?
Will this be after December 23rd?
Yes.
GEMI Tapes
I'm
Volume
going
2.
to edit this in a week.
Okay, GEMI Tapes Volume 2 will be out soon.
Will be out.
As of the time filming this, I don't know when.
I'm assuming this won't be out for like a month.
Okay.
So,
So it
I'm
might
hoping
already be
Gemini-
out.
It might already be out.
Yeah,
I hope not.
it will be out by then. It will be out by
No,
the time.
no,
this is
no.
out.
Coming soon. GEMI Tapes Volume 2 coming soon. If
For the
not,
love of God, do not release Jemmy tapes during the holiday season. That is the worst time to release music.
He's releasing
No one's
Jaffa.
December
going out to
23rd is a
raves.
gamble.
No one's going out to raves. Are they?
You're releasing Jaffa the day before Christmas Eve. That's bold.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
bold.
I know it's a good song.
It is a good song.
It is a good song.
It is a
Banger.
good song. You're
Absolutely
just
a good
choosing a
song.
bad time to release
I
it.
am. I'm gonna
It is a good
probably
song.
do that. Release another thing
It
like
is a good song.
like a couple weeks later, and then
It is a good song.
do the actual EP like
It is a
another
good song.
couple
Yeah.
weeks later or something like
It
that.
is a good song.
It is a good song.
It's a
Yeah,
good
dude.
song.
It's a good
It's
song.
quite a good song.
It is a good song.
Very good song.
Wait, guys, look at Toby's tripod. What does it say on it?
Proper.
Yobi.
It says Joby.
Joby,
Can't read that.
It says Joby.
Jobby.
Jobby.
The Joby podcast.
Joby Justin.
Yobi.
Yobi.
You've got.
What do I have to plug? I have a track coming out end of January on
Yeah.
Monster Cat with Mern,
Oh, that's a hairy cat.
and it's called "That's a Hairy Cat."
That's,
That's a lie for legal reasons. For legal reasons, I have to state that is a lie. But I do
Fat
have a
lie.
track coming out end of January with
Yeah.
Mern.
Good stuff.
what do you have? Do you have
What do
anything
you have to plug?
Well, I have my remix coming out soon, but I'm not sure
Gang.
Yeah.
when exactly. So.
Andy's plug.
Stream
Mike,
before.
do you have anything to plug?
Oi!
Well, that
Clip
clip.
there.
speaking to the mic.
Yeah.
Mike,
come
speaking
say
to the
hello.
mic.
Every mic speaking to the
All of the mics. I am working on an untitled EP. An untitled EP that will probably come out maybe February next year.
Gang.
Foxwood Tunes.
Yeah, go and follow everyone. Foxwood, Duumu, Kori, GEMI, and Know You.
And that's it for the podcast.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for being on it.